What's good? This Made Media Magazine checking in. And in this clip right here is of the incarcerated Mac minister. He's been down for 16 years. He's fighting for his freedom, wrongfully convicted. Please check this clip out. Like, share, subscribe, comment. We need to share this. We need to get this around, man. I'm out.
All right, family members, this is me just addressing the fact that to show you where I know you're looking at the screen and you're looking at the law. So let me remind you of my situation while you're looking at the law of the land, Brady, which is the most powerful motion in the land. It is the law. So if we following the law on September the 23rd, there's no reason for me to be incarcerated after the 23rd, because here's the totality of it. The prosecutor had withheld the fact that Antoine Mouton was incarcerated and that he was a federal informant. Not only did they withhold that, they knowingly, willingly brought a fraud upon the court. They brought him to testify that he saw me on December the 5th, 2005, and that I had a conversation with him. Not only did they have him lie, he fabricated. He started to make up shit that they wrote down and told him to say. And we know this is because he started to address certain things that the prosecutor said out of his mouth. There is no way that this guy could have known this unless Mr. Dow told him or we told him. And we didn't tell him. That's a lie, because I don't know him. I've never seen him a day in my life until he came to court. But he addressed certain things in the crime scene. He said certain things that alerted them to feel like the only way that he could have known this if somebody, the person that did it or the victims or the forensic team would only know this. Because he said something like cowards died running. So according to them at trial, that these guys was running and they got killed running away. Now, who told him that? I didn't tell it to him because I don't know him. We know that I don't know him, and we know that I didn't tell it to him because of the mitigating fact is he was incarcerated December the 5th. So when you look at the Brady, you see where they talked about a prisoner in Powell v. Kansas, where he put his paperwork together himself. He didn't even have a lawyer. He expertly put his paperwork together. And he showed that it was perjured testimony. And because it was perjured testimony and the suppression of evidence through the prosecution, he was to be released from his custody. So September the 23rd, there is no reason for me to be further incarcerated. Because this is the law of the land. And like I said, if we follow in the law, Andre Dow, you understand me, in a real way, should be released from custody September the 23rd. It will be a total injustice to hold me another second, because a delayed injustice is the injustice. To hold me any further after the 23rd is another part of the injustice that's going on here in Nevada. And every black and brown person should pay attention to this. Football players, basketball players, all you cats that come down here and shoot dice, go to their hotels, go to their functions, pay attention to this, because what they're telling you is that not only will they arrest you, but they'll fabricate, go get a witness from they'll go get a witness from New York to say that he saw you do a crime, convict you, and put your lawyer on the stand, take your lawyer, give you the representation that they want you to have. All this is documented. It's not me just telling you this. This is documentation. They did this. They took my attorney. They put another attorney that I had on the stand. The lawyer came and said that he lied to me. The lawyer got on the stand and said to the judge, "I'm sorry, Your Honor, I did lie to Mr. Dow. I never at no time represented to any court that Tim Finnegan was an attorney, but I did tell Mr. Dow that." So this judge that's sitting here, the honorable judge, was What's honorable about being dishonorable? How are you being honorable when the man said that he told me a lie and you didn't rule in my favor? How is that not prejudice? But you bifurcate and say, I'm going to give you cause, but I'm not going to give you prejudice. Who are you talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? Because if you give me cause, then you felt that I was prejudiced. Because if you deny me, you're going to say, I don't feel that you proved cause, so therefore I'm going to deny you prejudice. See, they go hand in hand. You can't give one without the other. But in this case, the judge says she bifurcated, and that she's going to rule that I get cause, because she could not just deny all the way, especially when you got these attorneys that's on the stand that my attorney, Robert DeMarco, extrapolated this information from, and the man admitted that he had a non-attorney working on a direct appeal. Now, by law, they can say, well, you're not entitled to an attorney doing a writ of habeas, so that is true. But by law, I have the right to an attorney doing a direct appeal. So you had a non-attorney doing a direct appeal, and I don't get overturned? And then once the judge saw that you had government records, not me just saying that, this is government records. You got Antoine Mouton's picture from the Fulton County, Georgia, where he's in custody from November the 28th, 2005 until December the 7th, 2005, and he testified that he saw me December the 5th. If I'm a white boy, there's no way that this judge is going to sit there and allow them to keep me another second. It's because of my pigmentation and hue, the color of my skin, the broad nose, the big lips. These bitches want me incarcerated, man. That's what this is, a total injustice. So I'm telling everybody, you got an invitation, man. Come out here and see this. Bring your camera phone. This is history in the making, man. You got to hold these people accountable, because there's too many black and brown people that come down here and spend their money, man. The football team is what? 90% black? The female basketball team, what? 90% black? They make all of their money off of black and brown people, and then you disrespect us in these courts like this. I never should have been arrested. They arrest me off of quadruple hearsay. They said another dude's girlfriend told him, and she told them that he told her I was with him, and this is how they indict me. No one ever came to court and testified that they seen me do anything. Nobody put a gun in my hand but the prosecutor. And I don't know how he magically did that. Every piece of evidence that they had was on the next man. It had nothing to do with me. Everything that they showed in the courtroom, the bullets being bought at the gun store, the gun man coming to testify, he didn't testify against me. He didn't even know me. This is what they did. So all I'm telling you,
thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Let me sum this up by saying this. See, I don't know everything about the law, but the thing that's unique about me and my situation, I know everything about my situation. I know everything about the law that pertains to me. And that means I know a little bit of a lot. And I know enough to know that on September the 23rd, yeah, they got to cut a real nigga free. All that pump faking and rump shaking, that shit over with. Let me go. You've been holding me way too long for 16 years. And this shit is foul. There is a flagrant disregard for judicial protocol for the prosecutor to sit here and delay me another second, or for the judge not to rule in my favor. Because like I said, if it wasn't for my pigmentation and hue, if I'm a white boy, am I sitting in jail? The judge looking at the main witness, the star witness, the only piece of evidence that they have, and this dude is a million miles away in a county jail, And she looking at that, and I'm a white boy. There's no way that I would have been here this long. I've been fighting this Brady for damn near a year, and when I go to court, it'll be over a year. With this, it's not that. See, if I'm a white boy, they would have had an emergency court order, and I would have been in court within the first 7 days. There's no way that a judge is going to sit there and allow that to happen. Now she becomes honorable because of my skin tone, if I'm a white boy. But since I'm black, we can prolong, we can delay, we can do all of the shenanigans. We can take our time. See, racism is in full effect right now. This is part of that shoot a black man 57, 80 times. Oh, I was scared. It was reaching for it. We was reaching for a wallet, but we thought it was a gun. This is the same thing. You still a man time. You playing with my life. You place me around some of the worst people in society and throw me in a cell, a man-made hell, some called prisons, others called jail, with a no bail around the worst people ever. I'm not even capable of murder. But, hey, I'm here. And now that I got clear and convincing evidence, look at what we're doing. We're delaying the process. This is why it's important for people to come out and speak up, say something. To not say nothing, that's an injustice on your behalf. And I need white folks to come down here because white power got to check white power. White people got to check white people. And they got to let them know, hey, man, on the record, this is foul. It's supposed to be people in the prosecutor's office just telling him, hey, man, ain't no way out of this, man. Stop this. Stop. Let this man go home. Stop. You're pursuing something with no grounds. You're attacking this man because of his pigmentation and hue, period. Because, again, if I'm a white boy, I'm not here this long, man. This is not happening like this. But what they're trying to do is fix something that they can't. This shit is not broken. It's just shattered in pieces. It ain't just broke. It's scattered all over the place. Ain't no way you're going to be able to piece this together. This shit is foul, man. So with that said, man, I'm going to close on that note. But y'all see the Brady. And you see that the law applies directly to me. So with love and peace, man, I'm out. All right, family members, this is me just addressing the fact that to show you where I know you're looking at the screen and you're looking at the law. So let me... All right, family members, this is me just addressing the fact that to show you where I know you're looking at the screen and you're looking at the law. So let me remind you.
Yeah, man, that was a clip of the Mac Minister. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Free Mac Minister, man. Free Mac Minister. Peace.